We have so much misinformation about mining and like how much electricity it uses compared to anything else in the world and legacy systems. And so again, like we need to shed light on some of those things because energy use is not bad. We need energy in order to function and progress society. We need to use energy, and we have an abundance of energy, but some of it we've chosen not to tap into. We choose instead to buy it from other countries when we could literally produce it right here. I mean, some of these things are just so silly, and it's like, who is making these decisions? I truly want to believe, and I think this is because of my background, like I am a person of faith. I don't believe that people individually, except for maybe a few, have malicious intent and that they're just like inherently evil and they want to go into office to just like hurt everybody. I don't want to believe that. I'm sure that there are some people that are genuinely corrupt, but I hope it's few and far between. I genuinely think it's incompetence and lack of education and lack of understanding of the big picture and connecting the dots and just getting lost in the kind of like chaos of information from staffers and everybody who's also lacking education and the media that portrays it one way. And I don't know how to fix that on a large level. I like choose to focus on, helping everyone I can sort of understand and leading like a small movement and helping people understand, educating them on the financial system. But on a grand scheme, I mean, there's a lot of work to be done, especially with our policymakers.
Yeah, I think a lot of it could be attributed to Bonhoeffer's theory of stupidity. Bonhoeffer being a writer and a minister from the time that we had the Holocaust go on in Germany. And he said that there is no more dangerous of people than people who have been made stupid. And he didn't mean intellectually slow. You could be very intelligent, but you could have been made stupid by the system. So when you say you don't attribute to malice any more than you have to, I grew up Catholic, went through Catholic school for at least part of my childhood. And one of the things that when I look at the modern education system, and I go back to the 1980s when I was in school, is that even in Catholic school, we had a comparative religion course. Mm-hmm. Right. So we learned about the Protestant Reformation in Catholic school and how it actually had an impact on the Catholic faith and perhaps made it better in some ways and solved some problems because now you had to do something to admit your own problems. Mm-hmm. But we also learned about like the Hindu faith, the Buddhist faith, et cetera, not so that we would become one of these people, but so that we would be aware. And when I look at modern education, specifically at the university level now, you mentioned Keynesian economics. Well, you only teach Keynesian economics. Right. And maybe you give a byline for 2 seconds to Austrian economics. It's this crazy crackpot theory or something like that. So you end up with an entire group of people who are convinced they're smart. I have a master's degree in finance, right?
Yeah.
I have to be smart. My piece of paper says so. So the very definition of really being stupid is to believe you know a thing and a thing is wrong, but have no ability to even see the crack.